Welcome back. Let's go back from a long drive to the mountains with the windows down, which explains the hair. But lately, I've been reading almost every day. The book I'm currently working through is this Commandments of Soul by Shimon Davis. He's a content creator. Check him out on YouTube. His videos helped me a lot when I was going through days that were a little tough. But as I read this book, I'm realizing that there's so many things that I know, but I avoid knowing them, if that makes any sense. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of letting fear make choices. Tired of knowing what I should do, but still not doing it. Some lines in this book really made me pause and it hit home, so I'm gonna read them to you. The truth you have avoided is simple. Running is its own form of captivity. It does not protect you. It only keeps you circling the same wounds and calling it progress. Maybe you feel the insanity of it, repeating the same patterns, wearing the same broken identity, defending the same behaviors, expecting life to magically change. You cling to the version of yourself that created the very problems you are trying to escape, and then wonder why nothing shifts. Most people call this stagnation. In reality, it is self-betrayal disguised as routine. It is a quiet death that looks harmless because it feels familiar. A lot of things that I thought were normal are actually patterns that I've been repeating without questioning. When I say I'm tired of running, I'm not physically running away from something or even running towards something for that matter. It's something quiet. It's overthinking decisions, delaying things I know I needed to do, staying in situations longer than I should because they're comfortable. And I never really called it fear. I just called it being too cautious or careful or just waiting for the right time. The poems here, it doesn't feel like I'm reading a book. It feels like the book is reading me. Shimon, you've done an incredible job writing this text. There's something very uncomfortable about seeing your own patterns in words that you didn't write because now you can't ignore it. Even though I've been avoiding giving some of my problems the fear identity, in some ways I have been afraid of making wrong decisions, afraid of being judged, afraid of stepping into something new and not being good at it. And the way it shows in your daily life is through hesitation. I'll do it later, let me think about it. We're staying in the same place even though we've outgrown it. And the hardest realization for me is not that I didn't know, it's choosing not to act on what I knew. But things don't have to change overnight. I don't have to do some big reset all of a sudden. I just need to stop letting fear make the small decisions for me, or lacking some decisions, the everyday ones, the ones where I know what the right move is, but I still hesitate. Because all of those small decisions or the avoidance, it all adds up and it impacts our life in a much grander way than some of the big decisions. So if you're feeling the same kind of tired, maybe it's not burnout. And I don't think it's confusion. Maybe it's just that part of you that's done running. And perhaps the real question is, what would your life look like if you actually listen to it? As I read this book, I will be reflecting on things and sharing those with you. I've always hated reading books, but honestly, this feels less like reading and more like trying to understand myself better. Thanks for hearing me out. I'm gonna edit this and put it up for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna take a long nap. This was a long week. I'll see you soon.